teaching machines, or to give them their proper title, programmed learning machines, now in daily use in a British classroom as an integral part of the teaching routine. Up to now, some 40 local education authorities in Britain have been testing teaching machines on a limited basis. They've only been operating a few of the machines. Now, Surrey Education Authority has taken the next major step forward, fully equipping classrooms with teaching machines in 4 of their schools at Guildford, Camberley, Sunbury, and here at Bishop Simpson's Church of England Secondary School for Girls at Red Hill. This classroom has got 36 machines, and there are similar classrooms at the other 4 schools. 160 machines in all. It's the largest number ever to be put into schools under a plan like this in Europe. Programs written specially for the O-level examination syllabus. So this is a really practical experiment. The children operate the machines themselves by pressing buttons on the right. They read a lesson on an illuminated screen. At the end, there's a question, and they can select from a choice of answers. They press a button to find out if they're right or wrong. If they're right, then they can go on to the next lesson. If they're wrong, then they're taken through a series of explanation lessons to correct their thinking. Here at Bishop Simpson's, they've been using teaching machines on a limited basis since last January. The mathematics mistress is Mrs. Audrey Todd. Does this mean that the machine is taking over from the teacher?
Oh, no, certainly not. I find that one has to have a very elastic way of teaching, because in a class such as this, you will find that the 36 children working with a wide variety of work that they're doing. Sometimes you'll dodge from trigonometry to directed numbers and back to simple interest, all in the same class.
And you find you can give the children individual tuition in this way?
Oh, yes, that's one of the great advantages, that a child can be taught individually.
This is still very much an experiment that will be watched closely by educationalists, teachers, and research workers in the coming year. And keeping an eye on things as they get underway here this morning is the Senior Assistant Education Officer for Surrey, Mr. Charles Parkin, a man with an added interest in it, for Surrey is preparing to spend something like £12,000 on the scheme in the coming year. Do you look to this teaching machine as something that will perhaps ease your teacher shortage crisis and the problems that causes?
Oh, no, I don't think it will ease teacher shortage. What it will do, we hope, is to make more effective use of the teacher. The machine will take on the routine work, but the teacher will always be needed to fill the subject out, add interest to it, and deal with the individual problems of children.
One of the big questions for this experiment to answer is how will children react to instruction from teaching machines over a lengthy period? Here at Bishop Simpson's, they've had time to get over the novelty. What are you doing on your machine this morning?
I've been learning navigation.
Navigation?
It's what you used to call trigonometry when you were at school. I think they're very good to help you, and you can work at your own pace. And I think that when you're working on them, anything you don't understand, you just press the buttons and you go back, and then it helps you all over again. You can go back as far as you want to.
Would you like to do all your lessons all the time on machines?
Oh, no.
Why not?
Because if there's something I really don't understand on machines, I ask Mrs. Todd and she helps me.